Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
That's an important first down on that running play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back. It's back. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. QB keeps it himself.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The Hurricanes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Canes. They draw first blood in this national title game. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Indiana's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defense.
Aggressive call on the opening play. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Hemby. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
The Hoosiers pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. Second down after that completion. Big throw caught on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. To throw, it's Mendoza. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made it to 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Hoosiers looking to cash in the red zone. It's a draw to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Touchdown, Indiana, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running with purpose. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Tight end makes the play. Brought down at the 33, and it's good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They're going to run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, Accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Becker. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Pass caught. Second down now. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. The Hoosiers looking to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. But give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Over the middle, it's Cooper. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Hoosiers have first and 10 here. offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Ball handed off. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And the Hoosiers are on the move here.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Pemby. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using his legs. It's Beebe. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending 1st down. Defense. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
With the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Beck. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Daniels. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, starting short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quick completion with the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On this drive, they've converted twice on 3rd down. They need 6 yards here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Looked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. The short completion at the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The sure hands. It's Cooper. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for a second down and very short now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
First down, Hoosiers.
The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The shotgun handoff here, and he will be stuffed for no gain. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there will start a new drive from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Hemby. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
6th play of the drive coming up. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the Hoosiers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. The running back here on a direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Play Play-action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Breaks into open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman with too far downfield. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To pass. It's Mendoza. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. It's reeled in. It's Fletcher. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's hit as he throws it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And the back now goes in motion. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They'll run it to the left, fighting off the defender. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To the air, it's back. Looking for a deep completion. Touchdown, Miami. And that will give them the lead now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught in the backfield. It's Hemby. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Off the play fake. Look at it pass it. Caught behind the line. It's Hemby. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To throw. It's back. And it's caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Dropping back. It's Beck. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. And the single back takes the handoff. It's S the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Canes. This air attack is still unstoppable. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. Handed off for a draw. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Who called this one? Interesting call by, I guess, the offensive coordinator. Hands it off to the tight end, and I respect his ability, but I'm not surprised it didn't gain many yards.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Beck. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back to throw. It's Beck. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. A deep shot to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Mendoza. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the Hoosiers will line up to boot it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And this one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Grinding away on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's second down. And now they run the draw play. Breaks loose at the 40. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Important third down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.